I told y'all we were gonna do skincare. I'm gonna do my daytime skincare routine, and I'm actually in my bathroom. Let me just put daytime skincare routine right here so we can save it in my highlights. Now, obviously I am gonna have to take off my makeup, which I normally do at nighttime, but we're gonna incorporate that too because I figured you'd wanna see that. Gotta take off the spiders. And I do take a little piece of toilet paper and I wipe my lipstick off first, because if we don't have to mix that all over our face with the cleansing balm, might as well not, right? Now, believe it or not, I have had this for weeks. I'm gonna say 3 weeks. That is all I've used. This stuff is just magical. I know it's spicy priced, but it's magical. It's beautiful. It melts my makeup right off. My skin just stays so nice. Remember, I take my makeup off. This is the first look of the day. Once I do this, I'm gonna do another look. So 2 and 3 looks a day, and I feel like this just helps my skin barrier stay so nice, and it's calming, it's everything. Not an ad. This is not an ad. This stuff's just good. All right, I have this cleaned, so I'm gonna scoop this out. That's all we're gonna need right there. Actually, we don't even need that much. I'm gonna put back just a little bit. I mean, we could have stayed with it, but I just wanna make sure you know you don't have to use that much. It goes a long way. So now I'm just gonna put that in my hand, warm it up, go to town. Waterproof makeup, all of that. Look at this already. Doesn't burn my eyes. I don't get eye blur. It just feels so good on the skin. So let's just work that in first. I want to let you know, don't be afraid to really work it into your lashes. Just kind of roll it in there, and then I'll just lightly scrape them. This really keeps them really strong. It'll keep them from not breaking. This works on waterproof, but this is so important. And this is really what gets all of that black and all of that mascara off. Okay, now we added a little bit of water just to kind of further emulsify. I really wanted to go into detail. Also, this is a lot harder to do because I'm just basically doing a tutorial with my eyes closed the whole time, trying to get mascara off. Trying my best not to waste water. I'm gonna be very quick. I'm gonna turn on some water and then I just lightly rinse my face. Rinse it up, it's already off. The little fish from, I think it was it, what was that show that used to come on? Or was it a commercial? Remember the little fish where he'd turn on the water and it like was losing its home? I always think about that little fish, don't worry. Okay, so now we have a damp makeup eraser and water's dripping everywhere. This is chaos. I refuse to ever do this again. No, I'm kidding. I will do my nighttime as well. But this right here has been in my routine, I think, since they were invented. And you'll see that most of the makeup is off, but if we just take this and ever so lightly go around the eye area, you're still gonna see a little bit. See that? You'd just be surprised what's left behind. The cleansing balm is amazing and it does such a wonderful job, but then you come back in and you just kind of lightly wipe over with a makeup eraser and you're gonna have the cleanest skin that's ever skinned around. I'm telling you, this is magical. This combo with cleansing balm. I feel like this is one of the reasons my skin looks the way that it looks. Also keep in mind that I'm usually in the nude when I do this, so I'll take that cleansing balm all the way down. It's really important. Okay, so our skin looks clean. We're not done. We still have to wash our face. I'm telling you, it's a whole process, and that's one of the reasons I don't post about my skincare routine a lot, is because I'm very particular and it takes me a long time to do my skincare routine, but I get asked about my skin quite a bit. Now I use this face brush. This is not a Clarisonic. It's not motorized. It is so gentle. It's just enough to make sure that all of that makeup is removed. And it's also enough for that daily exfoliation that I'm always talking about. You know how your foundation doesn't always lay right. That's because, you believe it or not, sometimes we just aren't exfoliating enough. And I promise you, this is not what we're thinking. It's so soft. It's so soft. I mean, look, it's not even bringing in any redness. It's so soft, I promise. I also want to show these. And then I'm gonna show you that you can take it apart in case you're going, ew, germs. Look at how nice this is, and it's so soft, and you get a facial massage. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So all you have to do is pop this out, if I can. I'm always so careful with my nails. You know, I remember, if I break them, I have to grow them back. I can't go get a refill. There we go. So that just pops right out, and then you can clean it to make sure it's no buildup in there. Super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and link this right here in case you wanna check it out, maybe go read about it some more. I do have a discount code if you want to use it. It's Rose, but I'm gonna link it. Now, I actually don't use a lot of physical exfoliators on my face. I feel like this is enough, so I don't have any products, a whole lot of products. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. This normally does enough. Now, say I just woke up and I'm just going to wash my face. This is what I would use. This is empty, by the way. I need to go purchase another one. I purchased this one. I'm gross. Don't look at me. That's how you know I'm really using it. But anyways, I would just damp my face, and then I would use this, and that's all I would use in the morning. I don't use this in the morning. I only use this when I'm taking off makeup. But if I'm taking my makeup off, Ben and I both use this. Ben loves this stuff. Honestly, this bottle could last me months. That man, he will go through it. I'm gonna tag him. Okay, I wet my face, and then we're gonna grab the face wash, and then I wet this as well, and I'll just put it right there in the center. That's all we need, because this is a foaming face wash. This is my first day washing my face. And then we'll just start to work in small circular motions. Definitely go around my nose. Spa treatment, living my best life. I love skincare so much, but like I said, it's a whole process. I do want you to remember how personal skincare is. And that's one of the reasons, another reason I don't talk about it, because it's so personal. See, and the reason I like makeup, it's just decoration. Just decorating. But skincare is a little bit more advanced, a little bit more personal. So I'm gonna show you what I do, but that doesn't mean it works for everyone, and that's okay. Okay, now we're just going to lightly pat my skin dry. I actually leave it a little bit damp. Look at that. That's important. We don't need no makeup on here. And then, this is important too, what I do, but it's extravagant. I will kind of assess my skin and see how we're feeling that day. How are we feeling? Are we having extra redness? Do we look a little dull? What's going on? As you can see, I go to this one a lot. I love it. I've been loving everything about it. It has vitamin C. We love Barrier Booster. That's what it's called. I'll go get the link. So I do 1.5. Work it between my palms, and then I'll just press it into my skin. This is daytime, remember. We'll do nighttime separately. I think we should do the nighttime one with Ben. Really press it. And then, of course, all the way down. Give it about 30 seconds to dry down. Already looking so good. Feeling hydrated. I love brushes, even when it comes to skincare. Also, I've been loving this serum. And I'll just do 1 pump. And I can get away with 1 pump. If I use my hands, I have to use almost 2 pumps, 1.5 pumps. But this, I can feel evenly distributing it on my face. Totally not a gimmick. I've been using them for years. Plus, it just feels so nice. And all you have to do is rinse them, and then I wash it. I do a deep cleanse every other day, but I'll rinse it really, really well, of course, and then I'll leave it out to dry. Never any issues. And then, okay, my cheeks, from all the looks that I do, they get a little spice, they get a little red. Let me tell you, this takes down my redness and soothes my skin like no other. Like no other. I'm serious. Please, if you have sensitive skin or your skin flares up a little bit, try this. Please try it. I'm gonna do 1 pump right there, and then I'm just gonna apply this on my cheeks. I can just feel it soothing right now. I'm telling you, please try it. By the way, I only apply this one on my cheeks unless I feel something else flaring up, but it's normally just my cheeks. This has been my favorite eye cream for quite a while. Shandy Darden. I love Shandy Darden. Big fan. This is the Intensive Eye Renewal Cream, I'm sorry. And then I'll just do a pump there. I lost the lid, and that's my fault. So now I have a little crunchy piece every time that dries. I'm the problem. So I'm going to use the Anissa Beauty Spot Treatment Brush to apply this. So this is where we wait for all of this to dry down. I know. I just feel so bad. I honestly feel guilty with my skincare routine because I know so many of you don't have time, but if you just even if you just give it 30 seconds, it's going to help. It's going to help how your makeup goes on later. It's just going to help everything kind of do its job in between those layers. It just started lightly raining and you can hear it on the window. If you could hear it over Doug snoring. Nope, just Doug snoring. Now we're gonna do our moisturizer. It just kind of locks everything in. I'm only gonna do a little bit because my skin feels pretty hydrated. I say a little bit. This might be a lot to you. See, again, so personal. I'm sorry. But I'm going to take my brush again. Now we don't have to worry about the eye area. We'll keep that kind of, see where I'm stopping. And then I'll do upward motions again with my spa brush. So relaxing. Doug's relaxed. Now we're going to talk skincare. So what I am going to tell you is some of the days with some of the looks that I do, I'm not wearing sunscreen. Sunscreen does not always work as well when you're doing really intense looks, really heavy foundation. Just think of my really dramatic looks. Those aren't gonna see the light of day, so I'm not gonna wear SPF. But here's an example. This look, something this wild, this heavy, I'm not gonna wear SPF unless I was leaving the house, then I would. But when I do these looks, I'm just gonna say, I'm not wearing SPF. I want you to know that. But now this look, I mean, I still have on my foundation. We're still on the full coverage vibe. Look, lashes. This look, I'm wearing SPF. Moral of the story is when you're doing just really crazy looks and you're using different lighting, sometimes SPF just is not going to look great. But we need it. It's a very fine line. Very fine. Okay, I'm using a different one, still the same brand, but I know that this one wears beautifully under makeup. It looks fantastic. It wears all day. Never an issue with lifting. A+. But I've been using this one, also Supergoop, but this is the Every Single Face. And I use quite a bit. That's probably not even enough, but that's how much that I've been using. And again, I'm just gonna press it in. There's something about sunscreen that just smells like the beach, and I love it. And I don't really have a preference between mineral and chemical. A lot of people do. Again, so personal. Please forgive me. But I don't really have a preference. All I know is that Supergoop always works for me. Always works. I haven't been let down one time. I also want to mention that sometimes SPF burns my eyes, like even just being down here. Not having that. I don't even feel it. It looks so nice. I love this one. Back of the hands. And actually, I'll take it all the way down too. But again, usually I'm in the nude. And if you want to reapply, which we should reapply, that's what I recommend. It's from Pacifica and it is a setting spray, but I don't think of it that way. I don't do it right after because I already have my SPF on. What I'll do is I'll take it with me, and if I just know I need to reapply, so easy. That sunscreen is so pretty, and I'm telling you, it doesn't feel sticky. It dries down. I really love it. And let me tell you, I only wear sunscreen because you're supposed to. I don't wear it because I like it, but this is nice. There you have it. That's what I do. I know that some of these things, they seem gimmicky. I've been using them for years. They're not gimmicky. And I feel like I have nice skin, right? I'm sure that I don't have to preface anything by saying that I don't have fillers. I have no fillers. Obviously, I don't have lip fillers. That's just what's happened over the years, and I've been very particular with my skincare routine. I've actually never fallen asleep with makeup on. I want to talk really quickly about genetics playing a huge factor. What I eat plays a huge factor. I eat very healthy. Where I live in a humid climate. That's really going to help keep me stay nice and hydrated. Oh, I don't drink alcohol, and I never have. And that is another reason I'm hydrated, because alcohol can dehydrate you. So I just don't want you to buy something and go, this is going to be it. Because you have to remember there's so many variables in life. One being the snoring dog next to me. But y'all have been asking me for an updated skincare routine, and you know I have to give it to you. I love you all so much. Again, I just want to say it's personal. Skincare is personal. And I'm not an esthetician. I'm just Rose. And that's why after this, and I'll do my nighttime skincare routine, but after that, back to makeup. I love you. And that eye look I had on today, I'm going to post it this evening. So get ready for that. I love y'all so much. So much. I'll see you in the comments tonight.